Hi, good day. How are you? Well, I hope you're feeling great. Again, I am Jennifer Largo, your personal development teacher. Okay, so before we proceed to our lesson, let's first have a quick recall of our previous lesson. What did you learn from it? Okay, let me give you an idea. So last time, we discussed about how to express and hide your positive and negative emotions. Do you still remember? Great. Okay, so today we will be learning more about managing emotions. Okay, so you have to know that managing emotions is a skill that enables an individual to realize, readily accept, as well as successfully control feelings in oneself and others. Well, you as an adolescent, you're expected to keep your emotions from interfering with performance in school, work, and other activities. But reality check, it is quite challenging for your young age. Just have to have complete authority over changing your thoughts and feelings that are generated whenever your values are touched by the actions of a person or an event. Okay, so in today's lesson, so here is the most essential learning competency to demonstrate and create ways to manage your various emotions. And at the end of the lesson, you should be able to first determine the emotions prominent in adolescents, second, reflect on various ways to become emotionally intelligent, and third, demonstrate and create ways to manage your emotions. Since you already knew our target for this module, are you ready to learn more? Okay, so good luck. First up, we have to learn first the words in our vocabulary list. So these words are really important because we are going to encounter them as we go along with the lesson. So first we have the word adolescence. So this is the period of time in a person's life when they are developing into an adult. Second is companionship. It is the enjoyment of spending time with other people. Third is depression. It is the state of feeling very unhappy and without hope for the future. Okay, so I hope you keep in mind these words. So let's now start. Okay, so let's have first a very short activity. So this activity is called Emotional Skills Checklist. So the direction is very easy. So your task is to check the appropriate answer for each statement. So later on, I will read to you one by one the statements, and you just have to put check on the yes or no column. After that, you have to add up all the checks in the yes column and all the checks in the no column. And then later on, we will determine which column has the most checks. So you can use a separate sheet of paper in doing this task. So make sure you have with you your paper and pen. Okay, are you ready? Let me start now. So first, I am aware of my posture and gestures. Second, I could easily notice the situations or people that make me uncomfortable and I try to work it out. Third, I set goals and think of what I want to achieve and keep focused. Fourth, when I am about to lose it, I count to 10. Then ask, do I want to shout or do I have an alternative? Fifth, it's okay for me to hear feedback to know better my strengths and weaknesses. Sixth, I give feedback, not criticism. I challenge behavior, not people. Seven, if I'm criticized, I acknowledge appropriate responsibility, then see it as an opportunity to solve a problem. 8. I listen to someone without interruption and try to understand others' feelings. 9. I find time talking to people. And 10. I greet others authentically. Okay, are you done? Okay, and let's tally your scores. So please count now the checks you put in the yes column and the checks you put in the no column. Are you excited for the result? Okay, there you have it. So if you answered mostly yes, well, great. You probably have a good emotional health. You most likely accept your strengths and weaknesses. You can handle disappointment from time to time. Generally, you are a positive person. Then, if your are mostly no, well, you may need to improve your emotional health. Goodness, you can learn to feel better. So it's not too late. Start by smiling, doing activities you enjoy, and focusing on the positive. So did you have fun during the activity? Okay, don't forget also to answer the processing questions on your paper. So first, what did you learn from this activity? And why do we need to be emotionally intelligent, or why do we need to possess the emotional skills that were mentioned a while ago? Okay, so I think we're now ready for the lesson proper. So let me present to you the big question. How do you manage your emotions? Okay, so emotions during adolescence can help in the development of individual self-concept and advanced social understanding. Well, however, emotions can also cause a great deal of stress and harm. And here I will present to you following emotions which are commonly experienced by individuals during the stage of adolescence. Okay, so first we have self-consciousness. Okay, well, during puberty, an individual's body goes through many growth periods and developments. That is why adolescent individuals go through a heightened period of self-consciousness. Okay, so the acceptance of physical changes is often not easy, as adolescents find it awkward or not easily adapted. But the truth is, you as an adolescent, you must learn to accept and embrace it. Okay? Next is romantic feelings. Wow. Okay, so memories of first romantic emotions are mostly looked back during adolescence, right? Okay, so according to study, during early adolescence, the emotion of love is closely related to friendship, as it allows adolescents to have an opportunity to build rapport with someone they are comfortable with. Okay, next is depression. So, depression is more than just feelings of sadness, because when left untreated, it can contribute, or it may result to self-sabotage, self-harm, and the worst is suicide. So, teenage years has been identified as a peak period in which individuals are at risk of developing depressions. So, predominant theme behind the emotion of depressions is bullying. So, actually, bullying is listed as the number one cause of adolescent depression, and it is one of the causes of emotions to be overwhelming and at times unmanageable. The last one is stress. It is an emotion that is felt recurrently throughout the developmental stages of a man's life. So, adolescence is no exemption. And many individuals also consider their adolescent years as the most stressful time of their lives because of school, friends, um, boyfriends, girlfriends, and even body image pressures. But however, some individuals also uh, take stress as a motivation. So some may say, well, I work better when I am stressed. Okay, so again, we have the emotions self-consciousness, romantic feelings, depression, and stress as prominent to adolescents. Okay, so maybe you could also um, try to reflect on yourself. Well, are you feeling these emotions right now? Okay, so if you do, well, it is normal. What you just have to do is to manage your emotions. So, what is managing emotions? It is choosing how and when to express the emotions that we feel. So, being emotionally intelligent is a great help to manage emotional reactions. So, let me present to you the various ways on how to be more emotionally intelligent. So, first, you have to be aware of your body because posture and gesture reflect your feelings. So, you have to practice reading body signals. Second, you have to notice which situations or people make you uncomfortable and work out why. Third, you must anticipate situations you don't like. Think what you want to achieve and keep focused. Fourth, if you feel you're going to lose it, you have to count 10 and rethink. Do you really have to shout? Or maybe there's an alternative. Fifth, you have to be open for feedback. You have to accept criticism so that you will know your strengths and weaknesses. Sixth, you must give feedback, not criticism, and challenge behavior, not people. Seventh, if you are criticized, acknowledge proper responsibility, then take it as an opportunity to solve a problem. And number eight, you have to listen to someone without interruption. Let them speak, okay? At least twice a day. Then repeat what they say. So you think, blah, blah, blah. So it is like that you are trying to understand what they are saying. It helps you understand others' feelings. Ninth, you have to identify key people who would be useful when difficulties occur. So, like what I read in Facebook, so keep away from those toxic people. So, those people who are good to you, they will respond more willingly when you need them. And number 10, you have to be able to talk to people. So this is more important than the higher up you go. Okay, so I hope you will also keep in mind all these 10 ways on how to be more emotionally intelligent because for sure you will use it in the future. Okay, so let's try to test if you really learned from our lesson. So you have to do this activity. So it is creating my own ways. So your task is to create your own ways on how to manage your emotions, which are prominent during adolescence. So again, use a separate sheet of paper for this activity. So you can see there two columns. First column, we have emotions. So we have mentioned a while ago that self-consciousness, romantic feelings, depression, and stress are the emotions prominent during adolescence. And on the second column, you have to think of ways on how to manage your emotions or to manage these emotions. Okay? So after answering it, you have to answer also the processing question. So first is, what did you learn from this activity? And second, was there anything you experienced that elicited these emotions? Okay, you have to explain further. Okay, so let me also present to you the rubrics for the activity. So if you get a perfect score of 12, you will get 100% rating, and that is excellent. So aim for a 12 score, all right? Okay, well, that ends my lesson for today. So I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you next time. Good day, bye!